Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. We just recently got a trailer for Somniel in English rather than the previous one in Japanese, so I'm just going to quickly go over it and watch it and analyze it. I won't need to make this that long a video because we've already talked about most of the stuff in my last video and we've seen most of it, and there was actually a subtitled version already made. But I'm sure this English one will reveal some stuff.
Welcome to the Somniel, your home base in the Fire Emblem Engage game. As the Divine Dragon, you can visit the floating fortress whenever you like. Whether you're taking a break or preparing for the journey ahead, the Somniel is yours to enjoy.
Two things quickly. I think it's weird that they call it the Somniel rather than just Somniel, but fair enough. And also, we do know, by the way, that not as much time should be spent here in terms of how the monastery is done, where you had to do a lot of, management of inventories and relationships and, getting meters up and kind of farming or whatever kind of thing. It's more, hopefully, just to chill out and it's fit for purpose, is what the reviews said of IGN and GameStop, which is nice to know. And basically what we've seen.
The Somniel has three main areas of focus. Let's walk through them together.
Let's.
First things first, you should focus on preparing for battle.
Makes sense.
In the plaza, you can access the armory and item shop.
Okay, I'm just calling it the item shop. Makes sense,
Sure
of
to
course.
stock up before heading into combat.
Still love that you can see the weapon changing. I really like that.
I thank you.
Oh,
Here,
I think that was Alear speaking.
the ring chamber. Emblem rings
Yep,
you've
seen all
collected
this.
are kept in this room, and you can communicate with the emblems held within. Skills can also be inherited here.
So we've got inherit skills, create bond rings, meld bond rings, polish rings, and engage weapons. Interesting. So, well, I guess we'll see a bit more in a second. Engage weapons, though. I guess you can view the weapons. Can you maybe choose between multiple? Maybe it's not just 3 each. Anyway, we'll see.
As your bonds with emblems deepen, you'll be able to inherit skills from them.
Okay, so you can inherit skills. So does this mean, and I think it was somewhat mentioned before in the IGN video, I think, that these skills are permanent. So you get to keep these skills from the emblems after, getting higher bond level with them permanently for your character, even if you don't have the ring equipped. Now that is very interesting, and I'm not sure how that's going to work, I guess, but we should be able to get a lot of skills on everyone then.
To use in battle. Bond rings can be created here as well.
Okay, so there's 100 or 1,000 of the currency.
By equipping rings made from bond fragments, you'll receive a boost to your stats.
Okay, so we can see all of these. HP 2 on quest. So these are all pretty measly stats at the start. We're not getting anything really, but obviously you can increase how strong these bond rings are. And I think they're in place of rings, so you can, equip them if, all your other characters, you used up how many rings you can have, normal emblem rings on your characters. And I guess you can use these, like, for everyone else who doesn't have a ring equipped, I think, but we'll see.
Bond rings can be melded together to form even more powerful rings.
Right. And it goes up in color. Okay.
You can
So let's just go back for a second. So it's just 2 Ogma rings formed together. So I think it's always going to be the same. We're not going to change the stats. You're not going to roll different stats on the characters. It's just when Ogma is at level 2, whatever, Ogma B, then he has +1 strength and +1 dexterity. And we see everyone else here. So Minerva, that's lovely. I love Minerva. So they've got Minerva B, and he's got an Ogma A already. So maybe there's an Ogma S after that as well. Can forge 2 golds together or something. Katarina, Chris, Minerva, Shida, yeah.
Bond rings can be melded together to form even more powerful rings. You can deepen your bonds with emblems.
I do want to know why there are these kind of, you know, emotes of how happy they are, how relevant that is, and, you know, what it means in terms of gameplay.
By polishing their rings after they've been tarnished in battle.
I mean, yeah, obviously you increase it by polishing their ring. What?
This door leads been tarnished in battle.
Overdoing things a bit.
What? Overdoing things a bit. So Sigurd clearly can somewhat feel Alfred rubbing his ring, so take what you want from that.
This door leads to the arena.
Okay, the arena, nice.
While here.
Okay, okay, let's go back again, sorry. So we've got standard and emblem, as we can see. So, of course, and it says remaining 3 times. So I think that's just for the standard. So maybe between each story mission, you can do 3 battles in here to level up units that maybe need a bit more XP or weapon skill or something. And then the emblem ones, obviously, we know that it's to do with shards. So you need to use the currency to do fights with the emblem rings to increase your bond level. And you see in the bottom right corner, they have 4,739 bond fragments.
While here, you can participate in practice battles to gain experience, among other benefits. I did it! I won! On the furthest point of the Somniel.
Really nice hearing the English voice acting.
Of Trials.
Okay, Tower of Trials. Okay. So yeah, these are all going to be previous maps, I assume. Yep.
Series of battles to earn in-game rewards.
I mean, we've talked about this. We know that last one was definitely from Fates.
In various trials.
Right, go back again. Just not miss any of this. Yeah, that's one of the maps from Revelations, Fates. Defense crystal, avoidance crystal, dexterity crystal, crit crystal, res crystal, might crystal. So I don't actually know what those are for yet. Maybe use them to do with rings, I imagine, but or maybe they're just kind of like tonics, or maybe they are permanent buffs. I imagine it's more of a tonic, maybe, if it's not to do with the rings.
Or participate in various trials.
So let's get the was there a bit of writing there? Okay, so we just see all the things you can put down. So you can participate in various trials. It says prepare for battles. So a lot of people were saying they thought it was a multiplayer related thing, and it could still be, but maybe you're setting up a defense against enemies that are incoming, because they say take in various trials. So this could be you setting up a trial for someone else to play.
Or participate in various trials, such as creating
Oh, here we go.
and sharing your.
Oh, okay, right. No, we did know this. Apologies. Everyone was saying that, and from the translations I saw, it did seem like that. But yeah, so you can upload your map for use in defensive battles. You only have one upload map per Nintendo account. Awesome. So that's going to be super fun just to play each other's battles. For those of you who play each other's maps, for those of you who play Fae, this is basically just playing Aether 8, but in a more, interesting and developed game. Oh, you can watch. Okay, so you can watch back their battle, and awesome. You've got a battle idea and a ranking. So there's some kind of ranking system as well, which is super interesting. So I guess you do want to make your defense pretty good. Maybe and there we go, you won. So you're going to get some little gift rewards. We don't know the extent of all the rewards, but it looks like from this that you'll be able to, have gifts you can give to your your friends to get support levels, and then caps in the game. Which leads nicely onto this.
The thing you should focus on is getting to know your allies.
Oh, so they are talking to you as they go by as well, which is cute.
Friends and familiar faces from your travels here. They need breaks too. Deepening the bonds between your allies is paramount to a successful
Cute.
army. So chat with them every chance you get.
Oh, okay. Well, those are all cute. Those are very cute dialogues from everyone.
Deepening the bonds between your allies is
So yeah, I imagine that from Kagetsu. He's like, all hyped up and everything, and seems like a really sweet guy.
paramount to a successful army.
Yunaka being a bit cheeky, unsurprising.
So chat with them every chance you get.
And Saline basically is the reincarnation of Celica, so gotta love her for that.
Here we have Cafe Terrace.
Cafe Terrace, okay.
You can place an order with whoever's on cooking duty and share a meal
Okay,
with
so
your friends.
Ivy cooks the meal and then you eat the meal. So they've got no longer do you cook. I guess they are going back to Fates where you have someone doing the cooking. I guess so it's kind of like that. So I wonder if the chef actually has an impact on the meal, and I assume they will, which is really interesting. I always like that from Fate. It was always really funny to see Felicia in the kitchen just ready to mess up your meal. So I'm happy that's back. And we see them making a salmon potato gratin. So eager. I don't know if that's to do with the people eating or to do with the chef. And yeah, so it'll be similar to Fates as well, where you'll get a buff before the battle. And you did kind of have that in Three Houses, actually, just not with the normal meals. But you could cook those meals, which gave you a little buff.
The meal is prepared. I hope it is to your liking.
What an exceptional meal.
You and your ally stats might be affected in the next battle.
Okay, so those are fully voiced as well.
Ooh,
Is it just me or did 80 kind of sound like Lysithia?
you and your ally stats might be affected in the next battle.
No, just the end. Just Lysithia getting hyped about food.
Ooh, something shiny.
I don't think it's the same voice actor.
Items you find.
Oh, a pretty pebble. I wonder who wants that. So what are we giving her? So we've got horse manure. I hope that like decreases your support level or whatever with someone. Tea leaves, obviously lovely. Lupine plus, some kind of flower, bandages, and a pretty pebble. I mean, bandages is a pretty pathetic present to be giving to someone. Horse manure.
Give them something they like.
Support up, there we go. Oh, here we go. There's way more there. Go back a little bit. So, tea leaves, dried meat, yogurt, or yogurt, as I'm sure many of you Americans will say, roasted yam, training weight, muscle balm, animal treats, sharp chisel, fairy tale book, wonder who that will go to, poetry book, oh that's cute, philosophy book, dragon scripture. Okay, so these are better presents than the horse manure and the bandages. Yeah, cool. Okay, those are pretty nice presents. I like these.
Further deepen your bonds. Remarkable.
Okay, and it tells you you have a conversation available just then. That's nice. Like that. Lovely.
The third thing to focus on in the Somniel is everything else. At the farmyard, you can take care of animals that you find out in the world.
Love it.
Bring lots of animals to their forever home.
Oh, God.
And you might be rewarded. Speaking of animals,
Sommi.
there's also a mysterious creature called Sommi.
What you beat? So this is just Lilith, as I said in the last video. This is Lilith without being an actual person. It's even like the same color scheme. Beef, pork. So it is literally just the same thing as Lilith. Just feed them.
Sommi, who has been here since time immemorial.
Okay, so they're just a.
Legend says that
They're an immortal creature. I'm slightly scared of Sommi now, to be honest. What do they know? So, what clothes do we have here? Evening stole, sandy stole, noon coat, daybreak coat, spruce coat, fern coat, emerald coat. So this is we're under party jacket on the left.
Accessories at the boutique.
So is he specifically preparing for? Oh my days!
In style.
Oh, you could say slay. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I've seen this.
And in the training yard, you can work out to temporarily boost your stats.
So we got perfect 3. Okay, so yeah, you get your little score, perfect, good, and then if you mess up, I do, as I said already, I do love Alear's ponytail. It looks so much better than her normal hair, I have to say. I really like it.
Perfect.
Oh, they even got the little whistle noise. Yeah.
Other
Okay, so
activities
buffs for the
include
next battle.
fishing.
I like how this new fishing looks. I'm quite excited to do that.
Nicely done. May the stars guide the way.
And fortune.
Oh,
telling.
did we just get a new one? Oh, last time we saw a different image. So see Lynn this time, and I like how it's like different on both of them. So on the bottom it looks like she's being attacked. At night, which is, yeah, interesting. I do like those cards. The art's lovely. Merrin, current wife, slipped and fell into the pond on the Somnia. Oh, nah. Oh dear, Merrin. And they are thinking of Louis. Cute. It's the reunion, the card of meetings. They shall meet with someone irreplaceable. They should also talk to us. So this is to do with Merrin. So they should meet with Louis Interesting. So I guess that would increase their support level or something. Oh, is Seedle the fortune teller? Love that. Awesome.
Focus on something other than the battles ahead. This quaint structure is the Amiibo Gazebo.
Yeah, of course.
Tap compatible Amiibo figures
Oh, sorry,
to
there was
receive
some text there. Just in case. Oh, is it just... Wait, yeah, right.
Amiibo
Scan
figures to
outfits and
receive
songs.
useful-
Okay, cool. So yeah, I assume you'll be getting outfits and songs. We did already kind of know this, though,
items.
from your...
By tapping Amiibo from the Fire Emblem
Yeah, I
series,
think the Makai one
you
looks great on
receive
her, but the
Emblem's
Lucina one looks a bit
attire
weird on Alear. But obviously
and
it's a great
music
outfit.
from games in which
Oh,
they
hello. So we've got Trouble. Oh, with Miller's Divine Protection. Lovely, that's what I want. So hopefully we can play these in the jukebox that we've seen earlier, in the video earlier today. So I could have this playing in my in the Somniel throughout the entire time. And I'll be listening to her with Miller's Divine Protection a lot. End of the Holy War. I do know that song. That's good. Let's Go Leaf. I can't exactly remember it. Beneath the New Light. That's a good song. Wind Across the Plains. Classic. We've got Question Mark. That's a good song. The Devoted, Echoes of Daybreak, Destiny Ablaze, End of All Below, and Folan Winds. Nice.
originally appeared. Whew, that sure was a lot to cover. You must be exhausted.
I am knackered.
If you ever find yourself in need of rest, you're free to lie down in your private quarters.
Okay, let's see what the point of this is.
Sometimes
Rest,
you'll-
reminisce. Oh, you can change your difficulty setting there. Interesting.
An ally might wake you up.
Knock, knock, it's me. The alpaca hero is here. Morning, Divine One. I cannot post the
That's hilarious. Okay. I do want to go back to one thing, sorry. So, as they were walking up, there was another thing they could interact with. So there's like, maybe you can just change your clothes there or something. I mean, it's a very tiny little dresser to be keeping clothes in, so I know that's going to have some kind of interaction. We'll have to listen to Amber again, though. That was too good.
Sometimes while napping.
What did he say? The alpaca hero is hero.
Knock, knock, it's me. The alpaca hero is hero.
Who wouldn't want to wake up to that? Oh, he's got an alpaca on his jumper. I didn't even notice before.
Best way to
That's
start the
hilarious. I
right?
missed that in the first video.
Rise and shine.
Amazing.
Ready to explore the Somniel on your own? From preparing for battle to connecting with your allies, this truly is the place for an aspiring adventurer. Stop by when you can to make the most of your journey. Fire Emblem Engage. Available January 20th only on Nintendo Switch. Pre-orders are available now on the Nintendo eShop.
Okay, well, that's that. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. It was really nice to see that in English. That was really enjoyable, and hear some of the voice actors. Let me know what you think of the Somniel rather than Somniel. Yeah, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Be ready for the videos tomorrow. I think there's going to be an Erica Emblem ring video tomorrow, and that might include Ephraim too. But yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, and see ya.